feel what I'm saying? Like, niggas wasn't getting that on a large scale. You feel what I'm saying? Let alone, you feel what I'm saying, young boys getting taught that, you feel what I'm saying, what the fuck they was feeling in school was, you feel what I'm saying, was perfectly normal. You feel what I'm saying? You doing the binder walk whole time. You feel what I'm saying? That shit normal. Like, you know what I mean?
And that's why I appreciate. That's why, like Trucker, you in your early 20s, y'all ain't moving. You see, even the dudes that's on YouTube playing the game and do whatever, they got the up. They ain't focused on the woman and trying to spend their little money that they making no more. They ain't doing that. They just learning. And this is why I say, you know what I'm saying. That's why I like age, because you 40 and over, your ass is too old to be playing games with women, with men. You 40 years old, and this is me, because a 40-year-old.
You wrong about that, right? Let me tell you why you wrong, right?
About what?
In my opinion,
what part am I wrong?
25.
Okay, see, okay, I'll take that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay, but see,
I'm glad you said that. With playing the game.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that.
Playing the game, fellas. Like,
yes,
that's not what Coach Ferg saying. He's not saying that. Coach Ferg a hop on Madden and play Trey. You feel what I'm saying?
I can't play it.
At the end of the day, we gonna do that on an off day type shit.
Nah, but
that's the only time that we really got time to do it.
Trey, real quick before we get too far, so I don't sound like I'm saying something off topic, right? Man, you were talking about how the function of men, right? And you were talking about how like it shifts. I'm really peeping how, like, for example, oh gosh, man, this is embarrassing. I was in the store the other day and I was getting some Valentine's Day stuff. And
yeah, why that's embarrassing?
Nah,
I bought motherfucking arrangements, goddamn flowers, all types of shit, nigga, hotel room, all types of shit, nigga. What? We had a good time Valentine's Day, nigga.
Trey. So let me just go ahead and get straight to it. Let me cut through the fat, get to the meat. I'm inside up at CVS and I'm bringing out my little gifts and stuff like that. Right behind me was like a couple young brothers, right? I'm talking about like around your age. I'm talking about the young bloods, right? The new generation. And I will never forget hearing them on the phone. They called up one of their homies. And he was like, yeah, what's up, gang? And they was like, ain't shit, happy Valentine's Day, gang. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So,
whoa!
Whoa! Happy, not on others. On others, mom. Happy Valentine's Day.
Where was you at, Smitty?
I'm in
his cousin's house.
Maryland, nigga. Listen to what I'm trying to say. Listen, and then not only that, my nephews, right? I love my nephews to death, but they love them some kind of love and hip hop and Drewski type stuff. Now, Drewski, that's a little different. That's comedy. But I'm saying, like, I'm shocked when I went in there and watched them watching Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Now, their whole thing is because of course I question them in my house. You don't play that shit. But was saying to me that, nah, man, it's about because we like to look at the baddies. I'm like, the last time you seen niggas want to see that is in prison, because that's the only time you get to see them.
What the hell?
Exactly. That is a fact. That is a fact, Smitty. That's real shit right there. That's real shit right there. Niggas, that's the only time niggas really be watching Love and Hip Hop was niggas locked down. Like, that is a fact, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. Every nigga I know that was locked down. That's shit, nigga. We was in there watching Love and Hip Hop.
Smitty, how old is your nephews, first of all?
That's what I'm saying.
They're anywhere in the ages between. It's three of them.
Hold on, Smitty.
No. Come on. We talking. I wouldn't have brought it up if I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I'll say between the ages of 20, 22, and 26.
Oh, but see, that's what I'm talking about. But that's what I'm talking about.
First of all, man, throw the towel in the throw every. Oh my God!
You see, yeah. See, that's
that was behind me. Right. I can see it all in this young ass face. What? No more than 20, like early to mid 20 something. All of them, and they just standing around like, yeah, happy Valentine's Day, gang. Yeah, I'm about to get stuff right now. Like, what?
But Smitty, here's the thing, though. This is what I'm saying, right? I got nephews. I got plenty of nephews, right? So those nephews, you got to learn from you, right? So it is what it is, whatever position you in. And what I'm saying is, when it comes to young men, even
that cheap ass shot, I know. That cheap ass.
But even those young men,
put that shit on. So now you lost me.
I'm sorry, Smitty. I'm sorry. You accept my apology. You accept my apology. I'm just saying you don't.
No, because that was facetious.
Do you accept my apology? Because
once you be organic and natural shit, yeah, I accept sincerity. Right. You got no place for shit.
All right, why would I apologize if I wasn't serious? I would never do it. I'll never apologize.
You can get me to shut the fuck up so you can say what you gotta say, although you still want to be disrespectful, nigga. I catch you.
I'm down disrespectful. Okay. Only thing I'm saying is this, right? When it comes to the young man, right? They are in a position, they're not chasing the woman as it was 20, 15, 10 years ago. They different. They're moving different. And it will behoove any man between the ages of 22 to 25, because what did they say about black folk? Oh, your brain don't fully develop until you're 25. No. If you're 25 and you work hard between now and 30, 35, you might be able to sit back. If you 22 and you work hard till you 32, you might be able to sit back. And that's taking advantage of all the technology, taking advantage of all the jobs and all the skills, because AI is coming. And after the Olympics in 28, it's going to be a hard reset. They're going to reset everything. Hold up, I'm just saying, let me say this, Truck, because I want people to know this. I know I get up here and talk my little shit and, but I'll try to be as real and as authentic and, straight as I can, because I still got my, my security clearances. So I know a lot. I just don't say it, but I'm just saying, a brother today, I don't care what age you are, if you can get up and go to work, or you can get up and work out, you can get up and do things for yourself, start learning more and put it to action. Because when America check in, because I'll got one more thing I want to tell you, even with the VA, and see, if you ain't no veteran, you ain't getting no VA, you don't really know the government. They were trying to,
behind. You're just a little bit behind. Now watch this. Because us as the parents, think about what our kids hear us say. They continuously say entrepreneur, business owner, F a 9 to 5, F a 9 to 5.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
No. Hold up. I need you to just real quick.
No. It's not. I'm sorry,
it's not everybody.
No, hold on, Uncle Ferg. I'm going to shut up. When everybody of us, of the parents of who's coming up now, when all of us be disrespecting the shit out of a hard-earning, elbow grease 9 to 5, what do you think the attitudes of the kids that come up behind us are going to have? Considering they hear us talk about it, they see the bullshit that's going on.
Smitty, how many niggas you know is downplaying the 9 to 5? Is the men or the women that's doing this the most in front of their children?
I hate it. Listen, I hate a gender war, but honestly, I do hear more women who are embarrassed to say, I got a side hustle that I do, and I really do work at this place right here, 9 to 5. That's my main source of income. They get offline and try to make it seem like because they do beads in the basement, that's their main source of income.
But that's
hold on.
No, that's a start. That's a start.
Hold on. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like I get that point, right? Because I was even gonna ask, who is always talking about entrepreneur? Because most dudes, I'm gonna be honest with you, most dudes, the entrepreneur sect, hey, that's your business. But all we say is, hey, listen, get you a job, take care of your family.
No, not even that, Truck. Not even that. Us as men, we generally have the headspace of, I don't give a goddamn fuck on the back of this trash truck or anything else. If I know I can pay for them dates, if I know I can hold my end to shit, I don't give a goddamn what I do. So what? Yeah, I work down at the office, man.
But Smitty, again, this is okay. So this is my point right here, right? Let's just say young man. I got a 23-year-old son, and I'm gonna say he's 23. Your nephews are in the same age range. Trey is in the same age range as my son. Same age. They would be in high school together, if I'm right. Trey, what you 26, 27?
I'm 27.
Okay, so y'all right there. He's a freshman, you a senior. They period. They got to compete in the world, right? What I'm saying is for brothers, you 21, 31, you can go anywhere in the world. You don't need to have no mama permission slip. You ain't got to tell your girlfriend. You ain't got to tell your boyfriend. Right. You can pack your ass up and go anywhere in the world and create a whole new you. And that whole new you must consist of, one, choosing of something that you can do naturally. That's your side hustle. Get you a certain type of job that will allow you the freedom to do what you want. You just do your research. Make sure you read up on the job. Make sure you even reading not just how to get money books, how to fix some shit books. Read all that. You ain't even got to go college no more. You ain't got to do it. And you will come into a career. Hold up. You'll come into, even if you drive a truck, that can be short term and you can do something else, hustle on the side. And YouTube ain't for everybody. Everybody ain't got the patience. Everybody ain't got the skill set. A lot of us can't even speak broken English, and we want to convey messages because we in our feelings. The opportunity is there, is all I'm saying, for any brother. If you serve time in jail, you can still get you a good job. I got a best friend, got 3 felonies, got an escape. This dude making almost $100,000 a year. His last time he went to jail was 2012 for an escape. So people making excuses on why they can't do something. Not today. Not today.
Uncle Ferg, he answered me talking about the money real quick. The fact is that we got to remember.
Worry about the money when you get your skill set together. That's when you worry about the money. Don't worry about, listen, don't chase the money. Don't chase the money, chase the skill. So when you master that skill, you go out here and work that shit and get all the money you can. From white boy, Asian boy, green boy, go over to African boy, go over to Middle Eastern boy, because they got plenty of money. And while you're over, get you some at 24 karat gold, get you some little nuggets, and come back, build you a little fortress, well, even if it's 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom. And anybody won't come in your yard, they got to pay a tax. Any woman want to come in your house, make sure she emptying out all her Easter egg candy.
Uncle Ferg, I want you to think about what you're saying. What you're saying is absolutely dynamic. It's on point. What you got to remember is there's a basic level in which we have to fall before we walk. Everything you're talking about has to do with financial literacy. How many come across? How many? Just let me get to Uncle Ferg and you can rebuttal. How many of us come across circumstances where we see someone who got the bag and they blow the bag? How many people have won the Powerball for millions and blew that shit within 2 to 3 years? You want to know why? Because everything you're talking about, do into this, invest into this, and put your money into this, that's a part of financial literacy. And the fact is that we keep on trying to tell our people what to do with the money when we know most of us don't know what to do to be getting money.
Nobody said what to do with the money.
Yeah, y'all kind of getting all it.
Yeah, but
y'all kind of getting all it, bro.
But
I'm right on the point of what he's saying. He's saying we need to go in a certain direction.
No, Smitty, you're not. No, what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this: I'm saying we are dealing with reality in America. Half of us talking about the country's bad. Half of us talking about they gonna do all of this. Half of us talking about we can't get a man's, we can't get a woman's. That's what we talking about. That's what America is right now. They get ready to take all the money. They gonna make us this. No, America's a reality. It's an opportunity for anybody in any space, wherever age you are. You gotta go explore the world for yourself. Stop listening to people who may. YouTube is a space where everybody's had we all got a story. We all got a story of life. We all done had it is. But now, with the way the United States is opening itself up, remember all this stuff that was just revealed in the last 3 years.
Right.
Everybody was cheating. Now all this money that was going to these other countries, hundreds of millions of dollars every year, Black folks still make $40,000 a year. All this money that we've been spending, buying up all the fake Lucci and Bucci and going to the malls and got to get the latest Jordans and K-Swiss, we got to get all that. And now you look at it today,
gracious,
people are taking a different turn. And this is what I say, the brothers, a Black man in America, you have no choice. You have no choice but to change course. Propaganda, the media is going to say we less than, but we know that ain't true. We know that ain't true. And now brothers are more conscious of how they're behaving. They're taking life seriously earlier. And I'll say this now.
Now we're back on track.
When America's resets in 10 years, like I said, 2028, brothers, whatever you're doing now that's going to make you better, keep doing it. Keep doing it. Stop.
I just want a trucker. If you can at times not really get the connection in something that I'm making, I can understand that.
No, I got you. I wasn't trying to say y'all was getting.
But trust and believe.
But I listen. Two things can be right. Both of y'all right. I fully understand. Right. I fully understand it. It's 1000% correct. I ain't gonna argue, but I only showed this video, bro, because this is what it looks like right now, combined with AI, which that's happening more and more. You're starting to see niggas are not even going to the register at a fast food restaurant. They're going straight to the little screen, right? You're seeing that more. You're starting to see less workers. Matter of fact, hold on. Matter of fact, if we're gonna keep it a buck, in some states you can't even go get your GED no more. You can't do that no more. So I'm saying. So when you ask when she asked that question, what's this and what's that, and why can't we
like this, right? Trucky, think about it like this, right? What the fuck is the point of you getting the GED if it's no child left behind?
I mean that, but hold up. They say that they say that shit, but the truth is, it's a tactic to remove niggas and get them to high school and then watch their ass fall off. It's just a moving tactic, bro. It's not a. You know what I'm saying? It's not really. That's what I'm saying. Like they be leaving. People leave their kids. They just do that shit. They just do that shit to get rid of the kids because some niggas is 19 in high school.
Hold on 1 second. Shout out to OG Do Dirty for the cash app. Appreciate you, my guy.
Hey, drip, say let go drip, nation. Money, let get it, don't be surprised if she asks where the cash at. Drip under be cash out, hit the super chat. I say let go drip, nation. Hey, money, drip.
Go ahead, Warren.
I was gonna say real quick. I think it's a triple edge or it's a trifecta. The first thing is they want. We all know that the Department of Education at the federal level pays these school systems per butts in seats. So
not no more.
Give me 1 second. And you're right. They're phasing out.
My bad.
They're phasing out the Department of Education. But while they're phasing that out, regardless. They get paid per butt that's in seats. So when you're 16 and you're just like F school, I'm out of here. I want to either sell drugs or do what have you, the ignorant stuff. Then you're no longer a butt in the seat. They would rather you act a fool while you're in the seat because the school's getting paid. But on the flip side of it, there are two other things that are happening. Number one, parents in a lot of the places that have gotten rid of the GED. Think they're also trying to get those same areas are getting rid of homeschool for the exact same reason because parents are pulling their kids out because you can pass 3 or 4 grades in 1 year and those kids are a lot more college ready. I went to law school with a guy that was homeschooled and good Lord, that guy was running circles around me. And then when we talked about reading levels and math levels, that dude was at first year college level in math and senior college level in reading when he was in the 5th grade. And I'm like, well, damn, you got me. But on the other side of that, also, you have kids that are wise to the game. And so they're like, well, I already know what I want to do. I'm a mechanic. I want to go into this particular trade. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me I can drop out of school, get what the equivalent of a high school diploma is in literally a month versus, wasting 4 years of my time and go out there and get it And those kids that see the game, they drop out, get their GED, and some of them are some of the most successful tradesmen that I've seen also. Drip, there's a guy in your neck.
Oh my God. Y'all let this guy come here and lie to y'all, talk about people with GED is the most successful.
Oh man, here he goes. I knew either man was gonna do it. I knew it, bro.
What the
I
fuck?
knew he was gonna do it.
One mic.
I
Go
tried. Listen, no. It is a clear difference about people with GEDs and high school diplomas. It's a report and study said that you actually have a better chance of being successful with a high school diploma than the actual GED.
GED. That is true.
That's
true.
That's why
That is. Hold on. That's very true. He's not lying about that. And you get further. Like if military, high school, you got like when you got a GED and you trying to get it to the military. I think if I'm wrong, you got to get a 50, right? Am I wrong about that? A 50 or more versus high school diploma. It's like then it's the
like 30.
No. Versus a high school diploma is different.
It's like 30.
The number is way lower, right? But a GED, you got to get a 50.
But
So
again,
yeah, I can see that point.
that you have that trifecta. I literally brought in what you guys are mentioning right now. The people that recognize the game for what it is, and I'm using that. I was using that anecdote of the guy that's a plumber out in Houston, and he's doing it. He's crushing it. But those are few and far between. But the point that I'm making is the school systems are doing everything that they can to wipe out those people, those few students that recognize the game and are like, wait a minute, I can go ahead and make it 4 years in a month. So everybody's basically can join together, some by force, some, because they need the school in order to make another step up is where I was getting at.
Absolutely. And see, the thing is, you try to make it seem like that's a bad thing or something or anything like that, right? We was also getting complaints because kids wasn't going straight to the NBA from high school no more. Sorry, you got to pay 1 year of college. They just took that rule away like a year ago, but I didn't see a kid get drafted from high school yet.
Well, because you got money in college now.
You got money in college, bro.
They might have took that rule. They might have took that rule away, but they ain't playing that shit.
No. But listen, because you got money. The only reason people was trying to skip college is because it was no money in college. Hey, they had to go take care of grandma. Grandma's house was going in foreclosure. So they said, man, I got to go to this NBA because I got to be able to take care of all the people in the hood. Now, what we're not talking about, we don't even see hood dudes going into the NBA anymore. No. That's a thing of the past. Like now we're seeing highly educated men going into the NBA.
And wait, time out. We can say this. Right, but we all know where the talent really lies, right? And the thing is, what the NBA is trying to do is they're trying to draft a lot of JRs. They trying to create old mixes. You know what I'm saying? Like, because a lot of these NBA players now, their kids is playing basketball. You know what I'm saying?
That's the point that I'm telling you. Is the myth is it's not the best player is quote unquote the hood guy. It's actually the second generation, and we know they ain't come from no damn hood.
Yeah, a lot of
the Steph Currys of the world.
The thing is, right? When you actually look at it, and you actually look at basketball itself, see, football is still doing numbers, but when you look at basketball itself, basketball is dropping.
Oh no.
But
hold on. Let's respond to that first. That is not true.
That's NBA looking real nice right now. They've been cooking lately. I don't know what This is what people do. People say, "Hey, you know what? Let me compare how many people watch this on TV then versus people who watch TV now." Guess what? We do not consume media the same way we did. Like if you was to go take all of the clips, all of the game by game plays, if you was to go take all of the NBA stuff, we're doing 10 times more numbers than we did in the 80s. In the 80s, they only was able to consume it typically through the radio and through TV. Now,
bro, how you gonna consume 2026 with the 80s, bro? You wild.
No, because people that's what people keep doing when they compare the basketball. They say the numbers drop. They talking about TV drop, right? But what they don't want to put in is the private networks. When Netflix does the NBA, when Prime do the NBA, when Peacock do the NBA, they just want to talk about the NBCs and the Foxes on the regular channel. So I'm just telling you, media is consumed different. That's why people, if you compare it to old numbers, I'm telling you, especially if you take YouTube, you know how many YouTube channels are people just talking about what's happening in the game now? They just, it's like the new radio. It's the new radio. So that's the point that I'm telling you is you got to take apples to apples. You realize that NBA is doing better.
He ain't lying, bro. No, but it's
but
not
I
only
did see
doing
something
better.
though, Truck, where they said that the numbers was down from like people watching though.
Yeah, I saw that.
But hold on, but if we gonna keep it all the way a buck, I mean, like what he talking about, right? Like if you look at the WNCA or whatever you want to call it, bro, most of them players, the NIL deals, most of them players, I think I'm gonna say like Shedeur Sanders, right? When that fool was at Colorado, that fool was getting like, I think like almost $6 million a year.
No, it was actually lower than that.
I think it was like almost or 5. It was one of them two.
It was 3.5.
But yeah, 2.5, right? But he was giving most 3.5, right? I think I think this year they said somebody in the NCAA right now is making more than $6 million a year. Bro.
Yes, and Jordan Seaton. Jordan
Seaton left.
Hold up,
Jordan Seaton, another Colorado guy. He's been offered $4 million at the new college that he transferred to.
Yeah, but think about it. When he was with Shedeur, the only reason most of them players stayed was because Shedeur was giving his money away, and all the players was like, "Yo, listen." He was giving his money. All the deals he was doing, he was giving it to his teammates. They was eating really. That's why, like, even with Jordan Seaton.
When it comes to the NIL, they changed the rule, right? So each school's a certain amount of money, and that has to be spread out to players, right? That's why you ain't gonna see no more $8 million. You might see some 3s.
You talking about 4. Now?
Yeah, they sort of changed the rule, right? And with the NIL, but that's what, to Eliman's point, I think it's better. I like it like this. Stay in college, get your money, get you a nice insurance policy, get a college degree, and we all know that less than 0% of people go to play professional. You get a degree, you get your higher level education, you can become a agent.
They've also changed the in the NCAA, the NIL. They've actually changed how you can offer money to these players because of what they did when they were jockeying for Seaton. They were trying to steal what's his name, Arch Manning from the University of Texas. That failed miserably. But they've changed the rule on that, and they've also changed the transfer rule, which I'm actually
shorter window.
You can transfer now. It's a free. The first one's a freebie, but if you transfer again, you got to sit out a year, and that year counts, meaning you just lost a year of eligibility by sitting out.
Yeah, but it's also a window. They got a shorter window now to make that decision.
Yes.
So
there's a time limit.
You gotta think about it like this too, though. Those trades and stuff that's happening now. Because there is so much money involved, and because it's actually people who follows these people. Like it's not just all right. So you got to think about it. In college, you don't have you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my favorite team. But everybody knows in college, the biggest thing about college is the individual player, because they know that player from that city is going to get views no matter where he goes.
But not really though. College, just the whole atmosphere of college plays a role. You have a star player, but the whole college environment plays a big role. It plays a big.
Hey, Coach Ferg,
what I'm saying.
Understand what I'm saying, right? Understand what I'm saying, right?
But Trey, hold on. Let me say this. Even when it comes to NIL, right? Your team could lose 8 games a year if you're the star player for that team, because everybody's getting paid on all levels. You go to the big schools, you might get 2-3 billion. If I go to a 1A school, they might give me 200,000, 300,000.
The problem is, as I mentioned to a friend of mine, because I have a friend that graduated from the University of Georgia, and I graduated. I'm going to dox myself. I graduated from UT Rio Grande Valley. Drip, you know about that school, formerly AM, right? That's both schools are D1. But the school that I went to, we had our inaugural football season, and we crushed it in the Southland Conference. I mean, shit, we were like 9-2. We beat the SWAC champs, Prairie View A&M this past year, things like that. But because they're able to see our guys, you had teams from the SEC, you had a couple of teams from the ACC drop right down and grab all of our players. Like 90% of our guys are gone because of it. Antonio Diaz, he had like 4,000 yards this year at my alma mater, and he's gone. He's at the University of Iowa now.
I like that Porter. I love the Porter.
The backup quarterback, not Marburger. Marburger's gone, but the backup quarterback, he's now at the University of Missouri. And the reason why is because your Power 5, they have that money. The school that I went to, it's small. We don't have that type of money. And so as a result, we can never compete. And I don't think that's fair. That's fair. You'll never see a story like that.
Guess what? Halo, High Blow, whatever your name is.
Damn.
Life ain't fair, my nigga.
Right. I understand that, but the problem is,
fuck all that, nigga. Life ain't fair, nigga. I don't give a fuck what you understand. If you understand it, it ain't no.
Hold on, let him finish. Go ahead and get it out. One.
You're not going to see a Valparaiso anymore. Drip, you saw Valparaiso in 96, 97. Like they made it all the way to the Elite Eight, I believe it was. You're not going to see Florida AMU, right?
Watch your mouth.
Florida
get on him, Shanika. Get on him.
Let me finish.
She ain't having it. Get on him.
Real quick, Shanika, you can join in on this. In the 70s, and Shanika, you know this, you're from Florida. They were the national champs. You're not going to see stuff like that anymore because the money shifted upwards. And again, I understand that life's not fair, but as a result, you're going to have teams like my alma mater that aren't going to get a fair shot at the national championship.
Guess what?
Y'all had to go buy y'all a national championship. That's what he talking about.
No. Guess what? At the end of the day, who cares?
Y'all stupid, man. Yo, what?
Life ain't fair.
I graduated from there.
Life ain't never been fair. We've been told that since we was little. You feel what I'm saying? Literally, you seen that badass little boy in class, which was me, get everything that the fuck he wanted, and then you seen goody tissues like you get in trouble for the littlest fucking thing. Get the fuck out of here. It's life ain't fair, my nigga. It is what it is.
Hey, it ain't got to be all like that. That is cruel.
That is
cruel. But I don't want to get off the topic. It is true. It's true. I ain't gonna knock.
Man, that ain't cruel. That ain't cruel, man. That's just the cruel truth.
It's just the truth. Yeah, it's harsh, but it's true. But listen, at the end of the day, all that shit like Ferg is saying, and what Edelman was talking about, which we was all talking about, right? When he said that the women are going to struggle, it's not like folks want them to struggle.
Oh shit, my bad, dude. I didn't even see this shit.
Folks don't want them to struggle or nothing like that. But these jobs, bro, like they're being wiped away. They're 40,000, 50, hell, even in the trucking industry right now. What do you see? Trucking companies is dropping, bro.
You better be versatile.
They losing. You know what I'm saying? The women is getting, and the women is losing their job. And guess what? Back then, or I ain't gonna say back then, a lot of niggas right now, the men, is giving grace. But these young niggas that's coming up 5, 6, 10 years from now, they ain't giving no grace, bro. They be watching y'all niggas outside in the cold.
Hey, Trucker.
Wait till
wait till
my bad. I didn't even see the chat, bro. I'm woke when you paying attention. Go ahead.
I said, Trucker, wait till they change the HOV lane to the AI lane. Watch.
They got them SUVs. I mean, not SUVs, but them 18-wheelers where they got like sensors on the back of it, where it's two of them following each other, but the second one is empty.
Yeah, that was created.
A lot of people think those HOV lanes are humans. Watch.
Nobody's driving them 18-wheelers.
But here's the thing with the 18-wheeler sector, right? And I like I said, I'll be trying to, I'm a current event guy.
That's dangerous as hell.
What's happening? Why y'all seeing a big drop right now in like people being available for those positions in Kentucky, right? They just unfoiled a caper where they were giving illegals licenses to drive trucks.
Same thing here in Texas.
Hold on. But Coach Ferg, I said this months ago. Hey, Drip, I said this months ago, but niggas didn't hear me when I was saying this been going on for so long. But now niggas that shit that got exposed, bro. I said this months ago.
They had to change the laws in Florida to require them to be able to read the signs, so they couldn't even understand English. So they like, how can you understand the signs?
What dumbass? Because my language, guys. But what dumbass?
Hold on.
Hold on. One mic. Go ahead, Truck.
Bro, you be surprised how many. Bro, right now, you know what they're doing? Every person that cannot read a sign or speak clear English, they're taking their trucks and trailers and auctioning them off for $1 right now as we speak, bro. They are not playing. They don't care if you got kids or not, bro. And that's what I was saying. Like that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm telling y'all, even right now, bro.
Make sure you auction my cash out from all them B words.
Yeah, I ain't forget. Two times. It's 2 times. I remember.
That
nigga
nah, go ahead, Truck.
But I'm saying, bro.
Hey, do me a favor, Truck, man. Let me send you some money, bro, so we can go half on one of them trucks, and then we'll just split the bill.
So
we can
listen.
Hey, all you need is $2.
Bro, listen. I'm in a newer truck now, but I saw the other truck a couple months ago. But I got you. But check it though. I said this is gonna happen, and even with the AI trucks right now, right? It's gonna happen sometime, right? Right now, in some states, I'm gonna talk about California. Most of the they got rid of a lot of the owner operators and trucking companies for real to bring in AI. So most of the trucks that you see in Cali right now, right, not in but like on the main highways, up on I-5 and 10, like going up towards, bruh, it's normally AI money, and they're going into the factories, which is AI to loading them up and speeding off, shutting down for 10 hours, charge, go. That's what's happening.
Damn.
And you talking about, bro, the struggle that's about to happen. Come on, man. Come on, dog.
But it goes back to what the point I'm saying. And salute, man. Salute to the show, man. Salute to the conversation, man. It goes back to what I was saying, man. This is a great time for brothers, man, to get in those spots, man. They gonna open it up for y'all. If y'all refuse it, then listen, they're not gonna take care of you. And brothers are understanding that. That's what I'm saying. And listen, sisters, I want y'all to find a big nose, big lip, thick neck dude just like me. Because we are at a point now to where, again, because to be honest, right, when brothers show up the way we are meant to be all along, when they took away from that and we brought us to America, the world is going to see how strong a brother is. And I just hope the sisters can get the same results. I just hope because they saying they don't want the brothers. This is why I say get you a good brother. But if you don't want the brothers, then hopefully the white guy, the Asian guy, they all go choose you. And brothers, when they come to you ladies, and you see he's a hardworking dude, don't give a damn if he work at Popeyes, he work in the dump truck, whatever. If he choose you, but I'm saying I can't disregard what a man is have to do to build up. We start low and build high. That's all I'm saying. So I'm saying, but I can, just because I'm starting there don't mean that's where you finish.
Right.
So keep working hard. Prepare yourself for this AI because it's coming.
Hey, Coach Ferg, but at the end of the day, right? I hear what you're saying, right?
I'm the one building it. Yep.
I hear what you're saying,
you
right,
niggas.
Coach Ferg, but at the end of the day, we stop dating off of potential, right? Because men and women do it, right? Oh yeah, she got potential. He got potential, and then
that's the wrong type of
you got to understand this, right? As far as the people, we are people, right? Everybody don't live up to their potential. Everybody don't live up to what you. Everybody don't live up to what you can see them as, right? Everybody don't have that vision for themselves as you have for, you feel what I'm saying, for them, right? So at the end of the day, right? When do we stop dating off potential? And when do we develop ourselves? See what's out there.
Actions speak louder than the words, Trey.
You know,
actions speak louder than the words, bro. It's that simple.
It's when you decide. It's when you decide. When you say, okay, I don't have enough of this. When you decide, and it may have to, you may have to step away from what you're comfortable with. Family, friends, the girls you went to school with, the girls you see at the club. You may have to step away for a while and really focus on them what it is you really want. And that it can be, I can't say what it would be for anybody else, but I can say what it would be for me. Just like when I came out of the military, I was like, hell, I need a new life. I'm not going back to working hand to hand. Let me take my ass back to school. Okay, cool. Then when I get out of school, let me go work out here to help somebody. Because I saw how the truth of America, when I went out the country, I seen the truth of America, what it is. I said, I ain't gonna be a nigga no more. When they give me something, I'm gonna take advantage of it. And everybody's place is different. So
hey, Coach Ferg, see, this is where we disagree, right? See, I had said it like that for a reason, right? I literally said it like that for a reason, right? We always dating off of potential.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
100% of the time. And it's no risk, no reward. And that's the thing about today's world. Motherfuckers are scared to take the risk. Right?
Hold on.
Because they scared. Hold on, wait, time out.
My bad.
Because they so worried about being hurt and depressed and they can't get over it. Because Lord help me if I get my heart broken one more time.
I mean, listen.
And I'll be my mic. I'm done.
Nah, hey, listen. That everything comes with a risk, bro. I don't care for whatever, even starting a business, bro. Having $1 million, dog. Everything comes with a risk.
Well, fortune favors
you might be, you know what I'm saying? You might be on 10,000 today, and then tomorrow your stock plummet to negative so and so. You feel me? You done lost everything, right?
In 24 hours.
But in 24 hours, bro. Everything comes with a risk, bro. At the end of the day, that is just life, bro. You can't run from it. You can't hide from it. You're gonna have to learn to deal with it, bro.
And that's exactly
even like in that video that I asked Drip to show, bro. That nigga is moving on action. And guess what? The risk is what? Unfortunately, the nigga got a chick who has a mindset of today's weird ass time. Cause I make more money than him, all this other shit, he not ambitious. And it's like it's sick. But you know what? At the end of the day,
it come with it.
That is the point where the young dudes is seeing goofy shit like that. And they're saying, it comes with it, but they're making smarter moves not to accept it. Not to accept and bypass the red, to bypass. Most niggas was bypassing the red flag. A lot of these niggas, these young dudes is like, that's a red flag immediately, bro. I'll give you a prime example. Kai. You see how Kai moved? Kai didn't buy her no damn Benz, but you know what? You know who did? NBA young boy, the nigga that got 20 baby mamas. And guess what Kai did? What did Kai do? Kai ain't stay in that damn relationship. That nigga cut her ass loose immediately. You know what I'm saying? That I'm just giving an example. Like, yo, bro, these young niggas, they not going for it no more, bro. Ain't no more breaks.
I'm saying though, right? But it's a part of the game, bro. You make it seem you make it seem like Kai was some type of, you feel me, regular jaggler ass nigga out here. He not no regular jaggler ass nigga. You feel what I'm saying? We all know this. Just because, and this the thing about life, right? And this the thing that we all have to realize. Just because you not willing to do something for a motherfucker, don't mean that the next person ain't. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. I ain't saying that. I mean, that's true.
Is going to pick
that shit getting less and less, bro.
People going to pick and choose who they want to pick and choose with. It's today's world, right? And the thing is, and this is why I be getting so mad at the situations, right? Because we can pick out the the famous guy and the girl that he dating and the shit that she doing. But then when we look at the like the regular, the little people in life, you feel what I'm saying? And you realize that a lot of these motherfucking women is taking care of these excuses of fucking men, you feel what I'm saying? At 35, 40, 50 years old, you feel what I'm saying? Like in today's world, right? Then you get to see what's really going on, and now you get to see, you feel what I'm saying, a little bit of change here and a little bit of change there, but it's not that big of a change because that same 35-year-old, that same 40-year-old, that same 50-year-old, you feel what I'm saying, that same mother, you feel what I'm saying, was teaching her daughter that it was okay to take care of men, her daughter whole life. So guess what? At the end of the day, yeah, these more successful men might be moving a little different, but these little girls out here and the way that they feeling and why they feeling that way, we got to really take a deeper look into that.
We know why, bro. Come on, man. We already know why. I get what you said.
So when we saying that, right? Because at the end of the day, everybody that's talking on these panels is more likely regular, Jekyll ass people. We don't see these people until they say some wild shit. They go viral.
I mean, bro. Okay. So I get that point, bro. But just because a nigga on the limelight don't make him any special, right?
Exactly. Don't make you special.
Right. So I only brought up Kai because personally, Kai's a regular nigga. He just a regular nigga with money now. You feel me? And the one thing he has shown consistently, bro, that nigga he not going for the goofy shit. He not going for the listen. That nigga is not going for the goofy shit, nigga. That nigga been trying to set up for the woo. He been listen. They been trying to set him up for the woo. Guess what? That nigga like, nope. I'm out. I'm removing myself. Nope.
You gotta think about it. You gotta think about it like this too. When you are that big, you have to move a certain way. You ain't got no choice.
How many? Now, I want you to think about that. How many older niggas is doing that?
Not a lot.
All right. How many young niggas are doing that?
Not a lot.
That's true.
Yeah, go ahead and get y'all final words, man. We finna get up out of here.
I ain't got nothing to say.
All right, sure.
I ain't got nothing to say, bro.
People gonna be people at the end of the day. Girls gonna be girls, boys gonna be boys. You feel what I'm saying?
Not like that no more.
I was about to say, women gonna be women gonna be women, and men gonna be men. That's just what it is. You choose who you choose. You get what you get. You get what you put out. You feel what I'm saying?
Listen.
That's all I got.
Listen, Shicey Bum, no? Hey, Shicey Bum. Nah, I ain't gonna. No, Shicey Bum got it, man. I ain't gonna do it like that. I'm gonna leave her alone.
Make sure you hit her cash app and then hit mine.
Yeah, go ahead, Warren. Give your final thoughts, bro.
Yeah, I got tomorrow. I got you, Shanique, on the cash app only because I can't find your cash app, Drip. I'm sorry, man.
No, you good. Go ahead, bro.
But I guess my final thought is more like a question, and that was based on what Coach Ferguson and you guys were talking about earlier. I'm wondering if it's a play to keep people dumb, because the other thing that I was noticing is not only are people not focusing on the trade like some of you guys are talking about, but a lot of people are not learning how to read and write cursive, and that there's a lot of information that my fear is that could be lost in that sense. But I guess it is what it is. I don't know. What I can say is I think that the world is resetting. It's like I mentioned to you the other day, Drip. If AI reaches singularity, RIP my profession, and you guys said no, it wouldn't go that way. And I looked at some articles after that, and the things that I did notice is that AI is actually, they're predicting that this AI bubble is going to go the way of the .com, that it's going to burst, and you're going to have only one or two companies that are going to basically hold the loop. But I don't know. It is what it is. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to ask that. I didn't get a word in edgewise in that regard.
You good.
Oh, wait, I do got something to say. Do not end up like Mika.
Damn.
That's all.
Okay.
Do not end up like Mika.
Okay. Shout out to that. Don't end up like Nika. That's the hashtag for the day.
No, not Mika. Mika.
Oh, Mika. Oh, okay. I thought you said
Yeah.
Shanika. I'm like, oh, Shanika. Damn.
I want other women to end up like Shanika, be that type. But do not end up like Mika.
Yeah, she going downhill. Go ahead, Shanika.
What is Mika Paris or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a dope show. Definitely appreciate everybody that pulled up and rocked out with us. Everybody hit the camera. Everybody hit the chat. Everybody that hit the like button, watched the clouds, sent the cash out, supported the show in whatever way you did. Definitely appreciate y'all. Everybody on YouTube, X, Kick, Twitch. I think my channel should be back soon. But make sure y'all scroll up through the comments and click on everybody else link and subscribe. Make sure y'all subscribe to the Hideout. That's the backup page.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Make sure y'all go through and hit and watch some of these shorts.
And these videos too.
And the videos.
Yeah.
Other than that, shout out to Drip. Shout out to me and the nation. And you too.
Yup. Shout out to Miss Bridget BJ Living Humbly for the donations and shit. Appreciate that so much. The water bill was needed to be paid.
Yes.
Definitely got paid. Nigga been dripping. Shout out to everybody that came through, hit the panel truck, Trey Ferg, the group, Smitty. Shout out to everybody, man. We you know what I'm saying? Yesterday's show had almost 3,300 views. I took it down for a copyright strike, and I re-uploaded it, but of course it didn't do like how I did yesterday. But I'm gonna give it a little time though. But more pre-recorders to be uploaded tomorrow. Really tonight. Really, I'm trying to stay up. I'm tired, y'all. I don't know what it is about this. I can't stay up past 9 o'clock no more. Shit, I be sleepy as hell. That's why I be wanting the shows to be at least from 2 to 7, so I can have some time to, get my shit together before I go to bed type shit. But now it's just like when I get off here, you can hear in my voice, I'm tired. When I get off here, I go straight to sleep. I ain't gonna lie, straight to sleep. And even my mama be calling, she was like, what the hell you doing? I'm like, Mom, sleep. She was like, sleep? It's 8:30. I'm like, man, shit. What? They got put on Martin and let it run. I'll be asleep. But nah, shout out to everybody, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Memberships and everything coming soon. We just waiting for approval. So monetization party coming soon. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get lit. But stay sucker free in the land for the lollipops. Never trust a big button. Smile. And get through.
Gang. You little thing. Hey, he's saying. You little thing. Hey, we ain't playing man. Hey, you little Damon. Hey, you little Damon. Hey, you little Damon. You little, ooh. Damn, no, Cole, you get in here. Oh, you better not do it.